Good evening. Los Angeles Clippers are playing. It's a very, very. The Mavericks. God dang it. Clippers are doing pretty good, but Dallas is okay, I guess. It's still early. Anyway, I can do more than one thing at a time. Suffice, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Grace Walking Ministries. I am Pastor Sporgel. I will never get that name back. Nothing happens in our life just to happen. There is purpose in everything. That so many people do not learn. It's because they never had that skill. Bear with me. I'm having issues with memory. I've been listening to MSNBC. And mind you, I'm a fan of Chris Hayes and of Miss Meadows. But the moderators, Mr. Howard and that Mexican, and that woman, those weren't moderators. They had no fear in hiding what they planned to do. I would have preferred Rush Limbaugh and some others that are Republicans that realize the harm of democracy and Democrats. I would have preferred, it would have been great to have Limbaugh. Suffice. To hear MSNBC fight for something or defend something that is wrong is crazy. I want to say something. Anyway, first, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Grace Walking Ministries. I'm Pastor Spray, Nicole Spray. Grace undefined. It's like corporations who know what they hire, and yet they make them supervisors. They make them more than what they are. Smoking and driving a company car is criminal. Suffice, that's their problem, their issue. I can't get over it. I continue to hear rich women and women who are okay. You know what I mean? They're doing okay. Some are doing more better than okay. Double negative, sorry. But the thing is, 3 million women have greeted poverty, and Americans don't give a damn. It's Aldridge. David Aldridge. Anyway, there's Jordan. Anyway, I'm sorry. Because this is important. I need to concentrate. I need to focus. No. If you look around you, and it's very simple to do, America. Look around you. What do you see? Children that have no respect. No respect. Law enforcement. Many good. Many good. Many good. But many bad. Many bad. beating up little girls, as school administrators look on. I am in pain. Look on. I don't see it. Two were fired from a corporation known to be led by stupid. Because when you cost the company money, a corporation money, who pays for it? Who pays for it? So as one person showed up to clock in and then left. And that called and said, I'm having a chemical problem. A chemical problem. In my mind. Nice people. I want to ask Fortune 500 small businesses, what is the effect? What is the result of a high workforce? High workforce. We know they lie because every venue is nothing but liars. I mean, they're very possessive of what is not theirs to possess. I use Orwell as an example because that's what I'm living with. And it hurts me that I must manipulate for him to do things to protect himself. Another Mexican from Express. I'm curious, who is responsible for 100 Mexicans working at a corporation? Is it the corporation or is it the agency? Suppose Orwell came, I would go to the sea every day in the evenings. I usually go in the day, but Orwell's working nights and he needs to rest. Suppose when we're coming back, it gets dark. I lose track of time. It's like drawing. When you are in prayer, there is no time. Suppose it was dark by the time we got back. Orwell was waiting for the light. He comes out running to meet us. And he tells me, there's a Mexican that came out from Express. I said, really? Is he legal or illegal? You know how this corporation is. And then he said, he asked me questions. I said, oh, don't be associating with these fucking Mexicans. Don't tell these white people more than you need to tell them. Don't tell these Mexicans more than you need to tell them. They wouldn't even give you work. I was so angry. So, boss, I came on home. It's easy to clean the room. It's such a decadence. I never thought I would feel this way. To have a bed to sleep on. Warm. I want you to see Gracia. One moment. That is my child. And I have had more white trash telling me that I'm not doing a good job with her. That's my baby. Also sleeping next to her. We have grown closer as a family, that's most about. Even Orville. He's so concerned that I will leave. It's crazy. Where will I go? I have no money. What am I going to do? Take my tin and pitch it out of here? God dang, this white trash be out there with her mail route. Anyway, he's very concerned. Odd. Most odd. I don't know how to handle it. And I'm very, very frustrated. I'm 63. And I think of my mother, right up to the grave. Mind you, at the funeral, it was only standing room for my father's funeral. I was not permitted to come. Yet my father's whores, and more than one, and they were all Mexican. No, Alfonso, you're a liar, and you don't love America. Anyway, they have played a lot of games. We're going to hire, we're not going to hire you. On days they're on crack or whatever, cocaine, it's like they're tweaking and they're not going to do this, they are going to do this. I mean, how many fucking times as Orwell continues to make that place better than it has been in years? In years. The very receptacle that goes to the city water had rubber that big. And Chris and the other one, we see people sleep. I can't understand that. I cannot understand a corporation that is so rich that they don't care how much they get taken for. Can you imagine? I'll give you an example. Okay. Oh, where can I go? Precision Cast Parts, 4600 Southeast Harney. We were downsizing. Did you hear what happened to Boeing? Precision. Knock, knock. God's coming. Anyway, there was this furniture just going out the back door. I mean, beautiful desks, tables, office equipment. I spoke to one of the senior buyers and I said, look, why instead of buying? Because I had purchase orders for 4 West furniture. They were going to buy more new furniture, and furniture was being stolen. If you take something that is not yours, it is stealing. It is stealing. Anyway, I got all the glorified clerks together and we decided. Someone's going, there's furniture, you're not going to use it, you call me. I got a warehouse from Precision Cast Parts, build it up. We weren't buying new stuff. I want to ask, how much is a box of shrimp this big? About 15 pounds, 10-15 pounds. How much is it? Are you so rich you don't give a fuck? Yet, not one box. 4 boxes. 4 boxes. This is what you have. And you will not clean it up, or it's been there for years. It is Orville who has power washed everything in there. As they sleep, I was out there looking for work to do. I told them, don't you dare sit down. 8 hours is 8 hours. 12 hours is 12 hours. I worked for the Federal Reserve Bank. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. 6 days a week. In Los Angeles, on Grand, in Olympic. Can you imagine? These liars, cheats. And what do you get from a corporation who is known to be led by crime? Imagine. I was stunned. Orwell was offered it. He will kill me if he knows I'm talking about it. Was offered it. We were sleeping in the. I was sleeping in the truck because I refused to stay in the tent. Westport has people with issues. if they take full boxes of shrimp and brag about it, and other employees know, what do you have? The shrimp season is not that far away. It's not that far away. You need to clean up your shit, or keep on the way it is. But it's not sustainable. You have a workforce. Yesterday, our cones. They want to bud a little piece of. Excuse me, you're fucking working. Orville did not smoke, even though I did, and I have a right. I am dying. Not because I'm sick, but because Washington State, California, Sodomite, Oregon, have lost their towel intake for nurturing its government employees. How many millions of federal employees do we have? There's a mess. It's just overwhelming. In Los Angeles, Palm Communities, who builds senior housing, had employees like this. Rick was a superintendent of family, and they will all have contracts, little companies, but they're all beaming off of us, the taxpayers. I was not allowed to use the porta potty, but yet whores were brought in. Drug dealers would go in. Mexicans, Alfonso, come here, puto, at break and at lunch would go over to Los Amigos and buy booze. Buy booze. That's what happens when you hire a superintendent like Rick. I'm like the one that walks now. I didn't let that walk in Ramona Park. I'm not going to let it walk in my hometown of Westport. Can you imagine? And then Rick, the superintendent, would do like what this person would do. Well, I remember one incident where Rick Orville came running into the truck. You're not going to believe it. Rick wants to know how much for that spool of water. I was stunned. That's our tax dollars. I was stunned. I was stunned. And that's what is here. And I know it's everywhere else. You could go to where they buy metals, and you would see construction workers with new sheet metal that our government has paid for. Across the street at 1130 Southeast Eldon Avenue of Kim Jong-un's Koreatown, hood, Los Angeles, a Korean man, an electrician, would boldly, proudly, because Orville asked him, can we buy that or have that? I said, no, we use it. Brand new wiring. These are from Korea. Americans, we are footing the bill for every audacity, from construction to education, as every venue reflects failure. and fulfilling obligations and contracts. I was stunned. Orwell came home this morning, and says, well, they're saying I don't have, there's not going to be no more 55 hours that they're going to continue working. I said, bullshit, they're going to fucking hire you. And they're going to hire you there. They got drug addicts working there. Oh, you're not a drug addict. You are a recovering drug addict. You are a survivor. You haven't done drugs for over 11 years. That's how, 12 years is how long we've been back together. And he has no desire for it. No, truth-telling is way overdue. Yesterday the kid left at 4 in the morning. Then Oral got pissed because Daryl wasn't up. I said, Oral, Daryl always late. Remember, he started with the program. So he's got special privileges. Buzo was yelling at me across the street. Go knock on it. Fuck you. It is enough that I must support without having to worry about the other trash. No. You have issues. And it's going to show. It's showing already. God dang it. When Orwell first started, he was with Chris, because Chris is a very racist piece of white shit. I mean, his mother must have been the drag queen of the KKK. The dragon queen of the KKK. Because he refused to train Orwell, yet he brought another white piece of shit and he was training him. It is not difficult. None of this is difficult. That they make it more than what it is because they're power playing. And what I love, I saw N driving the truck. I have seen N smoking. And he's driving a truck. He's a supervisor. They have a lot to look forward to. And like I say, this is seasonal. You must clean up your shit. But then again, you are protected by government. By government. And then Orwell says, well, they had to call the Mexicans. Nobody wants to work. No one wants to do the work. Chingao, who in the hell provided the home training for these people, these white people, that Mexicans must come in and do their job, and they don't even do a good job. I'm stunned. And then Orwell says, they're going to hire me, baby. They're going to hire me. Because like I said, I have plans. I have plans. And they're going to come to fruition. And I don't need a government program. Though I will use them for a first-time home buyer. I tell Orwell, I don't give a fuck what. They're going to hire you. Look at this. They've already hired 2 from Express a few months back. It's garbage. It's all garbage. And then we have these people in Republicans. I saw it on Fox, on Hannity. This flagger. Oh, Trump is not good for... But, bitch, put down what you hear and do a Bing. Done deal, Google, Walker Yahoo. That is not true. And these people saying that how good all... Excuse me, what country are you living in that you think everything is good? What country? Seniors, of which I am a member of. Look at us. God dang it. Yesterday, this morning, Orwell told me that I was just so pissed this morning. I said, Orwell, you're not going to come and wake me up yelling and bullshit and stuff because things are falling apart? That is the supervisor's business. If someone don't show up, you stay until the supervisor gets someone. Don't be coming over here. You cannot leave that unattended at all. Zero. It's amazing. It's amazing. But God is great and God is powerful. Tomorrow I got to get the posters for the fossil death. I got to continue to finish that. I'm going to decorate. I know. You already say I'm crazy. For Christmas. I don't know what will be for Christmas. We may be homeless again. We're in Washington State. Just like black on black crime, this is white on white crime. Just think, all those people have lied on Orville. And I was there. Thank God I was there to see it. Orville and I were standing, because I was coming home already, because here we talk. And we saw, and I said, oh God, that's the other one. He said, no, it's in. I said, what? How appropriate. But the thing is, go ahead. Keep your drug addicts. Because that's your force. I mean, just yesterday, someone came in, clocked in, went out, and called back and said they're mine. And it's like, almost says, you can't talk about this bullshit. That is what's wrong with America. No one wants to talk about it. And when you do talk about it, it's like Hillary. Oh, Miss Hillary, what did you say about the GOP? I saw you dance. You and the pedophile President William Jefferson Clinton. I had great hopes for you. For America. No. You're a liar, you're a thief, and you are a perversion. This, what walks our nation, has destroyed our nation. Because no one has the balls to stand up to it, other than Trump. I hated Trump that they made you like, mijo, you never took shit from nobody. That's why we need you as a leader. That's why we need you as a leader. One moment, I'm making beans. America. It is not complicated. It is not complicated. $19 trillion. $19 trillion in tax. And you're talking about extending the deficit? I mean, extending the... I can't think of the term. Our government, federal government, has millions of employees. What is their purpose? I am denied primary care. Tomorrow we go. Oh God. We're going to have to wait to register the car on the 3rd. And I'm going to register it. I'm going to register it. He's going to be at work. I got to get it done. But it's not going to be till the 3rd. I'm not going to go hungry. Beans and rice are good. I make the best beans in the world. Ask my sister, who was intimate with my husband. As I lie down. My beans are the best. And the rice, well, survive. I will not go hungry. I will have my coffee. I will have my creamer. I will have my buzzing. For me and my Crasillo and Orville and Amstel. I will have the basics. because we earned it. I'm still stunned. I continue to talk to Orwell. Remember Republic Services? It's a joke. It's a joke. When Orwell told me that an employee had said the supervisor was a cocaine head, I was stunned. I'm shaking over it. Orwell is a survivor of crack and cocaine. And he's around it. You don't think he can tell? But this is your problem. Your problem. Orwell will be hired. In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, my Jewish God, eternity, Redeemer, he will be hired. And the reason you have a high turnover is because you don't care. You do not care. And to hear the MSNBC, and mind you, I was a fan. God dang it, Obama 2 terms. Ask MoveOn.org, how are you, Tom Kelly? You're still on my Facebook. No. Hell no. Suffice is 31 minutes. I want to upload this quickly. I was looking. I cannot read it. The print is too small. But I was reading the big print. This is regarding media, manufacturing consent. Edward S. Herman and Noam Chomsky. The political economy of the mass media. Right here it says, mass media coverage of worthy and unworthy victims. 2. A murdered Polish priest versus 2 murdered officials of the Guatemala Mutual Support Group. They have stats. I can't read it. No. It's too late to help us. Too late. But we have children. And those children will have children. One moment, that's the Oracle.